back to my channel. My name is Christina and today is going to be my Pan That Polish update. I haven't done an update for this project pan in a while. You guys know why. And I figured I'd go ahead and update you guys because there's a little bit to update on. This project I'm doing with my friend Josie here on YouTube. Her channel will be linked down below in case you want to check out her videos as well. And we're doing this all year. My goal this year was to get through all of my old nail polish, which I think I started out the year with 11 or 12 nail polishes. On my first video I put how many I had, I think 12. And my goal was to get through all of them. That is basically what I'm doing. We use our nail polishes until they're used up or to a point where we can't use them or where we don't want to use them anymore, and then we roll them out and keep going. I have 3 nail polishes that I'm working on at a time, and that's how it goes. So let's go ahead, let's jump into this update. So like I just said, I am working on 3 nail polishes at a time, and I have these 3 currently in here. This first one that I want to talk about is the Essie nail polish in Playdate. This has been in since the very beginning of the year, and as you can see in the close-up, there are lots of marks on this. It was basically full when we started this out. It was all the way up here, and it does technically have a small amount at the bottom, but it's gotten to the point where it's like stringy and goopy, and I have to literally pour it out in order to use it, and then I have to put like drops in it. And I'm kind of over having to do that. It's a lot of work. I literally have a candle lid here where I've been having to do that, and it's a lot of work. It's not really worth it anymore now too, because even if I turn it over, I literally have to leave it for a few minutes for any product to come out because it's so goopy. So this I'm gonna count as done. Now unfortunately my tallies are really off because I wasn't tallying during the months that I was on my unplanned hiatus. I can give you guys a rough estimate of how many tallies I did on this one though, because I did tally the whole beginning part of the year. As you can see, this is where it is in my bullet journal. That's what it looks like. That's how I've been tallying for these. So Playdate, I got to halfway in April, and I used it, it looks like I used it for a manicure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times, and I used it as a pedicure 3 times. So I did use it a good bit. That's pretty good for having it move that much. Again, these numbers aren't 100% accurate though, because I didn't tally while I was gone. I honestly didn't paint my nails very much while I was gone because the smell actually made me feel more sick, so I didn't paint them very much. So I don't think they're too far off. If anything, it's like 1 or 2 times of being painted aren't tallied here. This is, I think, our 3rd. Is this our 3rd or our 2nd? Oh, this is our 2nd nail polish that I have finished. I think I said every 2 nail polishes, didn't I? Because I think every 3 would be a lot. Either way, I am allowed to buy a new nail polish now if I am so inclined. I don't really feel compelled to at the moment. A company did send me a bunch of nail polishes that I would like to get into, so I guess I don't really need to buy any. I've upped my collection without doing anything, but they were very kind and sent me some nail polishes. Second nail polish that we're going to talk about is another Essie nail polish, and this is in the color Touch Up, and it's another purple one. I have tons of purple Essie nail polishes for some reason. This one we rolled in a few months, well, from my last update, we rolled it in like 2 months before that, so there's 2 marks on here, and I'm moving this. So we have, it started out up here. We are now currently about right here. So we're near the bottom for this one. This one I'm also starting to pour out onto this sometimes to mix with other ones. And it's also just getting to the point where you have to like angle it to get the nail polish out. So I have started fiddling with that one a little bit. So I think this one should be gone pretty soon. As of right now, the amount of tallies I have is I've used it on my nails 7 times and I've used it on my toes 3 times. So 10 times in total. And again, that's pretty good. I guess that makes sense. If it took 20 times to finish this one, about 20 times to finish this one, 10 times to get halfway, or a little over halfway, when that one was a little further down when we first started, that makes sense. That seems about right. I guess nail polishes really don't last as long as I thought they did. I guess we just don't paint our nails consistently enough to see it. So this has been pretty interesting, but I think this one should be out in a couple months, hopefully. Hopefully. We will see. And then the 3rd that I have right now is this Deborah Lippmann nail polish, which you guys voted on, and you guys voted this in. This is Fire on the Horizon, and this is basically exclusively my toe color. I don't really like red on my fingers too much for some reason. I just feel like it makes me feel matronly. For me, but I don't feel that way when it's on other people. And I don't feel like that way when it's on my toes for some reason. But for some maybe it's because I have like some weird childhood memory of like an older lady with red nail polish. I don't know what it is, but I don't like red nail polish on my fingernails very much for some reason. So I've basically only been using this on my toes. I've painted it on my toes 4 times. I just redid them today too, so 4 or 5 times. Again, tallies are a little off. And it's like not moved at all. I thought it would have moved. We started at this ridge right here, and it's really just like a mini amount below that. I don't know if this is because it's super, in comparison to the Essie ones, this is super opaque and I really only need to do 1 layer with it. I did 2 layers today because I noticed it wasn't moving. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just so opaque I don't really need to use as much. Because it's not like my toes are teeny, I don't have like teeny tiny toenails. Well, I guess the majority of your toenails are smaller than your fingernails though. So I guess I do have tiny toe. Anyways, we're gonna stop talking about feet. This isn't OnlyFans, although I think they changed OnlyFans now. But again, it hasn't moved very much. This is gonna be a while. Maybe I just need to get over the matronly thing on my fingernails so I can just paint my fingernails with it like one time, but don't know. I did it once and I just didn't like it very much. I don't know why. It's probably just like a weird thing. And because we are rolling out this Essie polish, this one, I mean, it's basically done. We're gonna roll in another Essie nail polish, which is the one that's on my fingernails right now. This is Splash of Grenadine by Essie. I, again, had a ton of purpley pink Essie polishes and I was like, I just need to get these out of here. I don't know why I have so many. And I've now moved it. I did not mark it before I started filming, which was a mistake, but we are about a little over halfway. I've had this nail polish since college, I think, or like since the end of college, which is a long time ago for me, like a little bit too long. So I really need to get this out. I'm honestly surprised it's not goopy. I still really like it. I think this color is super pretty. It went on really well today. It took me 2 coats to get this, and I just think it looks really nice. My nails are also actually really healthy right now. Thank you, prenatals. And I think we could finish this one pretty easy. I remember when I bought this in college, I wore it all the time. I love it. I just really like the tone of this. I think it looks nice. So we are about a little over halfway. I will make sure to mark this as soon as I'm done filming. That way we have a good base point. But y'all will also be seeing the picture of it, which it has the clear line of demarcation for you. So I think that one should be an easier one to do. I know I'm going through a lot of purples right now, but I just have so many in my collection. And I'm hoping I can get this guy out next. That way I can roll in one of my fall colors. I have a gray and a burgundy I think would be really nice to roll in for fall. Not that Florida feels like fall at all. We're not quite there yet, but Florida really never really feels like fall. Not when you're this far south. But I'm hopeful. At least it will be on theme for the season, I guess. So I'm hoping I can get that one rolled out. But that, guys, is my entire update. I'm very excited. This is our 2nd nail polish we have finished for the year, which is better than I've ever done. I've like rarely ever finished a nail polish. So we have 2 nail polishes that we have finished and I'm feeling good. We finished a Revlon one that was a light blue, and then we finished this Essie polish, which took this part, basically the whole part, first half of the year. Say we're doing pretty okay. Definitely a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I'm still having fun, and it gives me a really good reason to make sure that my nails are painted and not chipping, or, you know, they looking good, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to head over to Josie's channel to check out her updates because we are doing this project together, so definitely head over to her channel. Again, it will be down in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you for being patient with me. I am 2 videos this week. We're doing good, but thank you guys so much. And remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I see all of you in my next video. Bye!
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic, and we can save you from